Welcome to the Venom and Smoke podcast. I'm your host, Mo Young, keeping to you live on this Friday night. Let's bring in Jay the Hater.
Yo.
Why is the shit so small? Oh, here we go. You see it. I tell people, you see it. You see it. Game 7.
They needed to do that.
Doing the shit the hard way, bro.
Should be a good game on Sunday.
I just want to know where them haters at. They was like all on my page saying we was gonna lose tonight. Y'all quiet tonight. I mean, I need my haters to tell me what happened tonight.
They actually played good ball tonight.
And we got a couple key people back tonight. A lot of people don't realize the Pistons wasn't playing at full strength this whole series. Kevin Herter played. And what else we was missing? No, for sure Kevin Herter played. And that made a difference. Oh, yeah, and Duncan Robinson hit a couple key threes. And he was hurt. So the thing is this. I was telling people, I'm like, and Jalen Duran finally played like a man this game. I was telling people, when Duran wakes up, we're gonna win this. We're gonna win the series. It took him 6 games to wake the fuck up, but he finally fucking played like a fucking man.
I mean, you got to give it to Cade, man. The dude he's a scorer. You know what I'm saying? He's very hard to contain.
And the funny thing is, he's not just a scorer, he's a distributor. He leads the playoffs in points and assists. So, man, like I said, that kid gonna be an MVP one day.
Yeah. I would have to say, yeah, he would. As long as he keeps playing the way he's playing, I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard with SGA there. You know what I'm saying? Because I think automatically people see SGA as a MVP all the time.
I tell people this. I'm like, listen, that kid doesn't have half the talent that SGA has, and he willed him to a number one seed. Think about it. The Pistons without Cade is a lottery team.
Yeah.
The Thunder without SGA is still a playoff team.
You think so?
Yes, they are deep. They are 12 deep because you know why they GM is the best GM in the game. They are 12 deep. Their bench can start for the Nets. Their bench. They can start for the Jazz. Their bench. They they don't nobody's so good because when they stars sit, they got more stars behind them that can play, that can ball. A lot of people don't realize that about the Thunder, man. That's why the Thunder, you need another deep team to beat the Thunder. That's why the Spurs be kicking their ass.
Yep.
They cannot answer for Wemby. Wemby be putting his left and his right foot in his ass, and it looks like it's gonna be the Spurs because they was whooping the shit out of the Wolves. The Wolves start coming back, but Spurs is beating the dog shit out of them.
Yeah, I think they up by like 10 or some shit like that, or a little more than 10.
It was up 29.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game. Yeah.
If they close it out, I get to see the Pistons game. I hope they win to close it out so we can play at 8. So I can see the Pistons game when I get off. I might try to look at the shit at work, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. That's gonna be nerve wracking. Well, that's gonna be real nerve wracking. So I'm rooting for the Spurs tonight so we can play at 8 o'clock. Fuck the T Wolves.
Yeah, the Wolves. I don't know if the Wolves are going to be able to recover.
No, man, this ain't gonna never recover, man. That shit. Wimby is an animal. And I'm like, I'm worried about Wimby. I'm worried about Wimby.
I mean, he could. He's like a point center. You know what I'm saying? He could dribble the ball. He shoots the three. He's in the post. He's fucking can be unstoppable if he wanted to be. I think if he put on a little bit more weight, he'd be the heir apparent to being the next Shaquille O'Neal.
Wimby is ridiculous. I mean, Wimby should have been a Piston, but we're not gonna talk about that. We had the worst record in the league that year. He should have been a Piston, but we're not gonna talk about it. How they fucking cheated the Pistons. I'm not gonna even talk about how they cheated us in Game 5. Like the dude fucking did a Street Fighter sweep kick, and they didn't call a foul. Like look, I don't want to hear that shit about let the players decide the game. Bullshit. This ain't football. This basketball. And there was a poor free throw shooter that have been at the line, so it was fair. If he fouled the dude, they didn't call it. They swallowed their whistle because they would have made that if he'd made one of those shots. Series would be over tonight. See, that can change a fucking series. Blow the fucking whistle, bro. Like that's what I'm on. I want to hear their feet accidentally tangled up. Y'all call that shit on James Harden all the time when he tangled his feet up with people. Y'all call that shit on Donovan Mitchell every time somebody breathed on them. Look at the free throw disparity, bro. Like they got about 40 more free throws than we have.
Yeah.
Call it if you gonna call ticky tack fouls when we touch them. Like how you ain't gonna call when James Harden stepped out of bounds and they hit a three on that shit. The next play, he stepped out of bounds. Y'all call a foul. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Sometimes
this,
I feel like the referees are trying to stretch this series out.
they knew Detroit was about to win that fucking game, and Saul Thompson made an amazing steal, and he got tripped. I have never seen that. That is a foul. And on the playground, that's a foul. That's a fight on the playground. You fucking trip somebody. It's a fucking fight on the playground.
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely.
he clearly tripped the dude. Tony Brothers, every time Tony Brothers refs a Pistons game, we lose because this dude is horrible. I hope he's not the referee game 7. If he's the referee, we lost. That dude do not like the Pistons for some reason. He don't like them. Fuck Tony Brothers. Pie face ass. Like, seriously, man. Like, that needs to be investigated. Like, oh, you looking at a man go down. Now, if that was James Harden, I guarantee you they would have called that foul. I guarantee you they would have sent James Harden to the free throw line. That was Donovan Mitchell got tripped. They'd have sent him to the free throw line. It's game 7. I might just let the boys play. Don't call shit. Prison ball rules. Let's go. Don't
I
call
mean,
shit.
if it's prison ball rules, the Detroit should fucking be sweeping motherfuckers.
And I'm just saying, fuck it. Since clipping is not illegal no more, clip the motherfuckers every time. Because he had a breakaway steal, you magically have incidental contact with the feet. Come on, man. That man had a breakaway dunk. Nobody was gonna catch that dude. They had like 4 seconds left, and he's the fastest dude on the court. Nobody was catching that dude, man. That was a breakaway dunk.
Yeah, I think right here I'm watching. I'm watching a game now. They got them by 14,
Yeah.
but little by little they're chipping away at it.
In this series here, if Wemby didn't lose his cool, this series would be over.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not opposed to having Wemby be the MVP. I'm not opposed of it because he changes a game, bro. Like, dude is a cheat code. I'm not even lying. He's a cheat code. I thought he was gonna be another weak Frenchman, but he proving me wrong.
yeah,
He
he
can
ain't Gobert.
go bear as a bitch.
Yeah,
Like
he ain't Gobert.
he just bitched him just now. Proved us wrong. He just proved us right. Go bear as a bitch. That boy went right at Go bear. Like, you know what I like about Wemby? He's not scared to get dunked on. He's gonna try to block every shot, bro. Like, that's unfair to be that tall though, bro. Like, he could just flick it in there, man. So this is it's crazy. I'm all
The only thing that I've noticed is that these teams they live and die off that 3 pointer. You know what I'm saying? They don't set an offense up. They come down and their thing is straight up shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? Run a play. They don't run
mhm.
plays anymore.
So look at the teams that's gonna win these playoffs because all these teams are tough. We're gonna be the team that can scheme the best.
Yeah.
We have the best coach. Because eventually your 3 pointer is gonna stop working.
I mean, that honestly, that's what carried the Knicks. If you think about it, they hit like in the first quarter the other day like 13 threes.
That'll probably never happen again. So if I'm the Knicks, I'm not falling in love with the three.
No, you got to go out. You got to be aggressive.
If I'm the
You got
Knicks,
to.
I'm praying the Cavs beat the damn Pistons. Because the thing is, Pistons play better defense than the Cavs. So if I'm a Knicks fan, I'm rooting for the Cavs, and they're going to eliminate them fucking threes. That's what I would say. But y'all have the advantage. If both of these teams went to Game 7 in the first round, now they're going to Game 7 again. They're gonna be tired as fuck by the time to get to you.
I mean, either that or they're going to be on a hot streak.
See, the thing with y'all is the Cavs win, y'all don't have to go anywhere. But if the Pistons win, y'all got to come to Detroit.
Yeah, to play the first games in Detroit.
Yeah. So the thing is, if I'm a Knicks fan, all signs point to the Cavs are an easier team for me to handle, and I don't have to travel. I got home field, so I'll be rooting for the Cavs if I was a Knicks fan. Like I'm just saying, like.
I mean, I understand that, but you know what? I think that I would want the Knicks to play Detroit only because Detroit handled us all year.
Yeah.
So I would definitely want
to prove it,
like to prove that we could beat them.
But
And we might not. You know what I'm saying? We might not, and you can't knock it. They're a good squad.
Y'all it'd be funny to go 7. This would have to be the greatest run if Detroit somehow make it to the finals and they won 2 Game 7s. And let's say they go to the Knicks and they beat Knicks in Game 7. I've never seen the team go to the finals with 3 Game 7s. Like that would be one of the greatest runs of our team. Like, you know what? they got the whole.
I would just be more afraid that Detroit, if they go to 3 Game 7s, they're gonna be fucking tired. Yeah. When it comes to the finals.
The finals. I don't think anybody in the East is beating the Thunder or the Spurs right now. I think Detroit is a piece or 2 away from being a true contender, and the Knicks are too small.
Yeah.
The Spurs are a tall team, and the fucking Thunder is a tall team. We're a piece away. I believe we one superstar away. If I'm them, I'm trying to see how I get Devin Booker or somebody to help Cade Cunningham. Somebody. They need somebody to come in there to help him score. The problem with the Pistons is they stop scoring. They stop you enough, and then they stop scoring. They'll be up like 20, and then they just stop scoring for big stretches. They need another score other than Cade. That would make Cade more dangerous. If I'm the Pistons, I'm going to get the best scorer out there, and that's Devin Booker. He's from Michigan. Go get Devin Booker.
Or Giannis.
Giannis going to cost too much, but I would go for it, though. I don't know if Milwaukee will give it to Detroit. No.
I think if the package is right, I don't know. I don't think that they would deny any trade.
They need a dominant scorer. They need somebody that's going to put the ball in the hole, bro. I'm a Pistons fan, and I'm loving it. But from game to game, it's a different person that's scoring. But you need somebody, if we, they on a 10-0 run, we need somebody to stop that 10-0 run, other than Cade Cunningham, man, because he only can do so much.
And eventually he's going to get tired. You're right. He can only do so much.
He was tired tonight. The rest of the squad helped him tonight.
He needs the rest of that squad to step up. That's the problem, is that he's been carrying them, and eventually he's going to hit a wall.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like this, Jalen Duren, I'm going to challenge him again like I did last time. Jalen Duren, if you want to get paid a supermax, you better start playing like a supermax player. Stop playing like a bitch. Play like you did tonight. He played angry tonight. Bitch, you need to bitch them boys. You are bigger and stronger than any of them Cavs. If you can control the paint and just dunk on a motherfucker's head, he need to go talk to Shaq. Just dunk on a motherfucker's head. Stop with the little post move. Stop with the finesse shit. Just dunk on a motherfucker. Put your balls on a motherfucker's head. That's what you need to do. And if I'm the coaches, you dominate. You get 20. If Jalen Duran give us 20 in Game 7, we win.
Yeah.
If he give us 20, we win. 20. He gave us 13 tonight. We blew him out. If he give us 20, I guarantee you the Pistons are playing the Knicks.
I think that series is going to be a good series to watch.
Forever JMDY. What is that? What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Oh, I got you. My grandma's initials. My bad. I have to think about that. I thought I forgot about the Davis. We always know her as Joyce Young. I said, that's my grandma's initials. I'm like, shit, I think about it. That's my grandma's initials. Yep, Joyce made Davis Young. Yep. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Doc. Bro, you saw that video I sent y'all of Tiger Woods. Bro, Eric, you gotta recreate that dance, bro. Bro, I was in tears, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that brought up my spirits when I saw that fucking that fucking one. I'm like, bro, I don't know why. I'm like, Jay is fucking wrong for that shit. Now every time I see Tiger Woods, I see Eric.
Yep, I think every picture I see of Tiger Woods now, I see Eric. I don't see Tiger Woods. That's fucked up.
Bro. Like, bro, you didn't ruin Tiger Woods for a brother, man. Every time I see Tiger Woods, bro, I just bust out laughing. Like I swear, like I saw that shit. I think last night. I think I just sent it to y'all last night, right before I went to bed, and I laughed for about 30 minutes. Like a hard laugh. I watched it over and over, and I needed that shit, bro. Like the Lord sent you some shit. I needed that because I laughed. That's the hardest I laughed in a long time.
And really, it all started with the pictures that Ruthless Lala shared.
So this one here, bro. No, this one here is just all I can see is, bro, Eric with the hoodie on his head, bro. That's all.
I'm never gonna forget Doc's daughter when she was like, "Daddy, is that you sleeping?"
No, I forgot to put it because man, I was about to clip it and then it was that Sunday. I was gonna do it on Mother's Day. I was about to clip it. My grandma passed, and then forget about all that. Like, I like, man. Daddy,
definitely got to clip that shit.
I might do a wrap up for the button for that. Daddy, Daddy, why you sleeping? Yeah. G and Move by Chance is the company that the wrestler you were interviewed for ID promotion for WWE. No, he's with No Limit Pro. It's an independent based wrestling promotion in Tennessee.
He was kind of cool. I liked him.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I told him anytime, man. Big man gonna come on next week. I talked to him. He said, "No, my fault about that yesterday. I know stuff happens."
All right.
Yeah. So it's in Tullahoma, Tennessee. So if you ever in Tullahoma, Tennessee, go check out a No Limit Pro. It's close to Nashville. I think Tullahoma is closer to Nashville. So if you're in the Nashville area and you want to check out some good wrestling, check out No Limit Pro. Man, they like Mike always send me his hottest feuds. I don't even be asking for it. Mike be like, man, look, here, these two ready to come on the show. I'm like, all right. I told him I'll be the voice for No Limit Pro. I don't mind his wrestlers pushing their product on my shit, practicing promos, practicing whatever they need to do here. Talk their junk here, man. We could use that as this platform as that. Like practice. But it is what it is. I know, I just if I can help it any kind of way,
I think there hasn't been a time that we haven't had somebody on the show from No Limit Pro that they haven't, shined.
no. Never a boring interview with No Limit Pro. It's always something. And
I
that,
agree.
uh, Princess Doc, what's up, Princess Doc? What's up? I'm the one I'm asking that is because there's a lot of independent promotions that are under the ID program with WWE, and I thought No Limit was one of them. Nah, Mike is a friend of the show, and we kind of started. I started the podcast the same time he was starting. Around the same time he was starting No Limit Pro, and I let him promote it before No Limit Pro. I started a little bit before him, and so I let him promote No Limit Pro when it was just a dream. So that's why he's looking out for me now. Because I remember when Mike was talking about it. They didn't even have a logo or nothing yet. He just knew there's gonna be No Limit Pro, and that's what it was. The reason why I'm asking is if you, he did, is No Limit Pro around the same area where TNA started in Hendersonville. I don't know how far Tullahoma is from Hendersonville, but I can check it out for you.
And they seem to always have good not pay-per-views, but they always seem to have good shows.
It's about an hour and 30 minutes away, so yeah, it's pretty close. It's an hour 30 minutes. It's not a long ride. That's pretty close. So yeah, it's an hour 30 minutes away from where TNA started. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna make my trip my way out there to Tullahoma, man. I'm gonna make my way. So I'm going to one of those No Limit Pro shows, bro.
How far is that from you? Like,
That's pretty
that's a ride?
that's pretty fucking far. Because Memphis is like 6 hours. Tullahoma to New Orleans was 7.5 hours. So I would definitely. It's like from here,
You,
almost a little shorter than Atlanta. Actually, Atlanta's actually a little bit further than Tullahoma. I took that ride before to
I was
Atlanta.
gonna say you would have to leave like early in the morning on a
Yep,
Saturday.
that's the best way to go. I only travel early in the morning so I can be halfway where I need to be before that traffic hit.
Well, if it's their shows are usually Saturdays, so hopefully the traffic isn't as bad on a Saturday. Now, if you
Yeah,
were traveling on a Friday, I would be like, oh, fuck that.
I would travel on a Friday just so I can go, and relax, and then just go to the show, and then go back on a Sunday. So I probably go Friday to Sunday, and go back early on a Sunday. I know there's no traffic early on the fucking Sunday.
Oh hell no.
You can push that bitch. Cops not even up early on a Sunday. Jay, do you prefer any promotion? Do you go to any of the promotions in Greater New York, New Jersey area, like Combat Zone, Monster Factory, and the company Johnny Gargano came from?
I haven't gone to a lot of independent shows. I went to one time when Izzy was first living in New York. It was a independent out of Connecticut that happened to do a show in my area. As a matter of fact, there's a show tomorrow night in the area, but I didn't, with what's been going on with me, I just, didn't, get, and it's fucked up because my friend is going to the show tomorrow, and it would have been nice to go see because Andrade's on that show. Um, I mean, there's a lot of people. There's some people from TNA are going to be there. Indy Hartwell's going to be there. It's it's definitely would have been a show to go see. I always wanted to. One time I was going to go, but my car broke down. I was going to go see Ruthless Lala and them in New Jersey, but I didn't get to go to that one either. I just haven't been able to hit the independents in this area. But they're very popular around here. They're just like you don't. They're like I would say small independents. So
Mhm.
it's not like they're not well known like as let's say maybe where Cobb's group in Tennessee is. So I mean, no, to answer your question, no, I haven't. I would like to, and eventually probably will be able to go to some shows. But where I live to where those shows are is, it's a trip. It's not around the corner. Like I would have liked to have gone to the one tomorrow. And my friend told me, as a matter of fact, he told me tonight he was going to it. And I was like, damn, I wish I would have known. I would have said, scoop me up a ticket, and I would have went to the show because it's supposed to be I mean, like a little like WrestleMania type. It's a they had a pre-show or what do you call it, like a meet and greet and shit like that. And it would have been nice to go meet some of these wrestlers that are out now. But it was like a lot of people that are still up and coming. So I wish I would have. You know what I'm saying? I wish because a lot of these promotions are like out of New Jersey or they're in deep New York City. You know what I'm saying? Like Queens and shit like that. They have a couple of federations out there that run. But nah, I haven't been able to see any of the ones from around here.
Yeah, man. Man, we gonna get to the schedule releases, brother. Like, you think about your jet schedule.
That shit's a fucking rough schedule.
Let's check out your schedule.
I mean, first of all, for week one, I got to go against Nasty's team.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
see,
think we play the Chiefs.
yeah, there you go. I got your schedule. Week one, you go against nasty team. Y'all go on the road. Y'all go to Cashville. Week two, y'all go to the Packers. No, y'all home against the Packers. So at least you don't have to go to Lambeau.
Yeah,
Then
but
y'all go.
Lambo in August, I don't mind. Lambo in November, fuck that.
Yeah, that's in September. Then y'all go on the road to the Lions. Then y'all on the road again to with the Bears. Then y'all play the Browns, the Patriots. Y'all go away to the Patriots. Y'all at home against the Dolphins. That's a little easy stretch against the Dolphins and Raiders. Then y'all play the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And then after y'all play the Chiefs, y'all play the Bills at home.
Yeah, it's a
That's
rough
fucked
schedule.
up. That's fucked up. Then y'all play the Chargers on the road. Then y'all play the Dolphins, which is another one. But then after the Dolphins, y'all play the Broncos, the Cardinals, then the Patriots again. Y'all play the Vikings at home, and then y'all ended up with the Bills. That is a fucked up schedule.
It's got to be one of the hardest schedules
But
this year.
how did y'all get that schedule? Y'all sucked last year.
They want
That's
us to keep losing. That's what it is.
that's fucked up. If I'm a Jets fan, I'm mad at that schedule. That's not a last place schedule.
No, it's not.
Christ. Because y'all division is already hard because y'all got to play the Bills twice and the
And the
Patriots
Patriots story.
twice.
The only people I'm not afraid of is Miami, and
Man, as long
Miami
as y'all,
plays and they play us hard.
yeah, I'm just saying y'all can split that one possibly. Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they're making us fucking Like I tell you, they gave us a hard schedule. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're rebuilding. Hopefully, with what we have, the pieces that we put in, hopefully our team can compete. And that's all I can. When it comes to them, that's all I can say about that. If they can compete, we're good.
Yeah. I look at my team schedule, and it's not easy either, bro. We start the first 2 weeks. We at the Lions and at the Ravens.
That's fucked up. That's back to
bro,
back. That's playing back to back contenders.
bro, bro. Who the fuck said we could go on the road to play the Lions and then the Ravens? You know what? Fuck you guys. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Fuck whoever made this first part of the schedule. Fuck y'all. Because that is the Saints who finished last place last year. You want them to start on the road back-to-back weeks, so we don't get a home game until September 27th. And then on the preseason, let me tell you, we got one game between the August 15th and September 27th at home. And it's a preseason game. Between the preseason game and the first regular season game at home, it's from August 15th to 17th to September 27th. That's fucked up. We play the next two games on the fucking road. I mean, we play the next 1, 2, 3, 4 games on the fucking road.
That's
So
that's crazy.
on preseason, bro, we get the preseason one at home, and then we on the road for 4 straight weeks. Who the fuck did this schedule? That's fucked up. Then we play the Raiders at home. Okay, that's a winnable game at 325. That's very winnable. Then Monday night, we played the Atlanta Falcons in the Dome anniversary. They didn't want this game. They didn't want to play us Monday night in the Dome because the last time they played us Monday night in the Dome, we bust their ass so bad that it almost caused an earthquake in New Orleans.
Dude,
So,
at least you have prime time. I don't have one prime time game.
look, that's how we was last year. I'm shocked we got primetime games. Then on then we played the Vikings at home, so we got 3 straight at home. And then we play the Giants on the road. So we play Izzy again. See, like we play Izzy every fucking year. We play the Giants every fucking year, look like it.
Yeah, because the last couple of years you have.
Last 3 years. Last 3 years we played the Giants. And then we play the Steelers in France. So they take a home game from us. We play the Steelers in France. And then we play the Browns. We see Shador Sanders possibly after that. But then we got a bye week. You know what I'm saying? And after that, after that fucking game in France. So I think it's a bye week. And then we
Well,
play
good. That'll give you time to recover from the jet lag.
them here. And then we got the Panthers at home. We got a bunch of home games in a row. So we play the Panthers at home. And then why the fuck we always go on the road to play the Bears, bro? The Bears never come down here. Every time we play the Bears, we play them in Soldier Field, and it's in fucking November.
I think we got to play them this year too.
The fucking then we play the Bengals on the road on Thanksgiving week. And then we play the Packers. Finally, we don't have to go to Lambeau. We play the Packers down here. And then the Panthers, we go to the Panthers. We go to the Bucks. We play the Cardinals. We go to the Falcons, and then we end up with the Buccaneers again. And it's a big schedule. At least, but it's the home and away shit that's fucking ours up. We got like 4 or 5 games in a row at home, and then we go 4 or 5 games on the road. I'm like, fuck.
I want to know, like you said, I want to know who put these schedules together.
Who did this shit? How the fuck we get 2? I mean, we get 2 contenders back to back, week 1, week 2. We don't even get our feet wet yet.
And by the time we play Kansas City, Mahomes will be back.
So yeah, at least we don't have to play Kansas City this year.
I mean, we beat them, and I'm gonna hold that until I'm fucking blue in the face. We beat them that year that we played them as we just got robbed with their
Oh, y'all
bullshit
did.
calls.
Y'all did.
So they're beatable, but I don't know. They kind of drafted well. Their defense is going to be a lot tougher than it has been. You know what I'm saying? They got other people besides what's his name, the defensive tackle or the defensive
Chris
what's his
Jones.
name? Yeah, they
Yeah.
have more than Chris Jones now.
You
I
do.
didn't get to look at the Giants or Washington's
We can
schedules.
look at it right now. Go to Giants. All right, Giants schedule. Week 1, they play the Cowboys at at the Giants. They got a pretty tough schedule too. Then they start off with the Giants, and the Giants start off with the Cowboys and Rams.
Those are two good games.
Then they play Nasty's team. So Nasty team played the two New York teams this year, look like it. And then the Cardinals. Then they play the Commanders. Then they play us. So Izzy got to talk shit back to back weeks. then
He ain't
they
talking shit
play,
tonight.
I know. Then they play the Texans. Then they play the Eagles. Then they play the Commanders again. Jaguars, Colts. Then they play the 49ers. They play the world champion Seahawks. The Browns. Seems like all our team play the Browns, bro. Your team play the Browns. My team play the Browns. And Izzy team play the Browns. Then they play the Lions. It seems like we play the Lions too. Everybody play the fucking Lions and Browns. Kind of shit.
It's
Then
funny because I think that's the division that we play this year. The Lions, the what do you call it? The
AFC
Bears.
North. AFC and NFC North. That's what we play too.
Yeah.
And the Eagles plays the Giants at the end of the year. So let's see the Commanders. Commanders shit should be similar though. I'm thinking. Let's see what the
No, they
Commanders.
probably. I bet you they got a easier schedule than us.
Bruh, the Giants schedule was easier than both our teams' schedule. That's some fucking bullshit. All right. They start off against the Eagles and Cowboys. So they play the Eagles, Cowboys. Then they play the Seahawks. Shit. Then the
Oh, they
Colts.
got that's rough.
Then they play the Giants. Then the 49ers. The Eagles again. Then the Rams. Then they play the Giants again. Then the Bengals. The Cardinals. The Titans. Then they play the Texans. Then they play the Falcons. Then they play the Vikings. And then they play the Jaguars and Cowboys. Their team. Izzy
They
team got
that
the
that Yeah. Out of all of us, I think Izzy's team got the easier schedule.
Yeah, got the easiest schedule. Let's see what for the hell of it. Let's see what the Nasty's team is for the hell
Well, they play us week 1.
of it. We know it. Oh man. Get it to all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. They play y'all week 1, then the Eagles, then the Giants, then the Ravens, then the Texans, then the Colts, then the Browns. Look, all our teams play the Browns. All our teams play the fucking Browns. Then they play the Bengals, then the Jaguars again, then the Cowboys, the Jaguars again, the Commanders, the Lions, the Colts, the Raiders, the Steelers, and the Texans again. Once again, this team was the worst team, one of the worst teams in football. And how the fuck the Giants get an
They
easier schedule?
right there. We have all of our teams have a fucked up schedule. Because look, if you look at Nasty's first fucking 6 games, he's
That's
playing
ridiculous.
contenders.
They're 0-6. They're 0-6.
We all gonna be fucked up.
Oh, well, at least I could be a chance at being 2-2. They 0-6. Let's see when nasty team get a break. So it's a toss up between week one. It's a toss up between the Jets and the Titans. That's a game they could win. They could not win. We don't know how y'all rolling.
Yeah, we don't know how our team's gonna gel together. Yes, do we
Yeah,
have weapons now? I think we definitely have offensive weapons. We just signed Brees to an extension, so
yeah.
he's locked in. You know what I'm saying? Garrett Wilson is locked in. He's got other people that he could throw it to. Gino's got to play like Gino played in Seattle, because if he G plays like he played with the Raiders, we're
Or
fucked.
the Jets. Like he played with the Jets the first time.
I mean, I don't blame him about how he played with the Jets the first time, because honestly, he wasn't ready to be a starter
Yeah.
then. The
I look
Jets
at it
just
like,
don't know how to develop quarterbacks. That organization, when it cut, we need to bring in a quarterback that's already developed, like Gino is now. That's what I'm saying. If you watch the workouts now, he looks fucking awesome. But everybody can look good in practice.
yeah, yeah. I look at it. I look at it this: the Titans at the week one, they're not beating the Eagles. They maybe could hang with the Giants.
See, I
Then the
don't know.
Ravens.
It depends. If that defense gels the way they're supposed to gel, and that offense plays like it played last year, the Giants are going to be a hard out.
I'm just saying maybe. I said maybe. That's the one you could see that they won. You'd be like, all right, but they're not beating the Ravens. They're not beating the Texans. And if
Well, I
Daniel
mean,
Jones is back, they're
the,
not beating the Colts.
the Texans is a little suspect.
That
The-
defense is ridiculous. They're not the Titans not scoring on that defense. They might win 10-0, but the Texas defense is ridiculous. Best defense in football. I'm telling you, that's the best defense in fucking football. And if they had,
I mean, last year, yes,
yeah, and say CJ Stroud, if he could just go back to how he was his first year, the Texans are going to be
yes,
a hard out.
yep, I agree with you.
And like I was talking to my uncle Roy, he was just he watches the Texans because he live in Houston. He just is like it looked like CJ Stroud is more focused this year. They showed a video of him lifting and stuff. He said when he saw him cry when his receiver got hurt, remember against the Texans?
Yeah,
Not the Texans. The Chiefs in the playoff
yeah.
game. He said, "Uh-oh, we are in trouble." And this coming from an ex-NFL player. When you see the quarterback crying because the receiver got hurt, you're like, "Oh no, that didn't play good in the locker room." Oh no. he was telling me a lot about leadership. I was sitting there just talking to him. He gave me some gems to say on the podcast. He like that would have made him question CJ Stroud's leadership. Seeing him cry because your favorite target got hurt. Can't do that in football, bro. Everybody can get hurt.
Yeah,
You the quarterback. You the one that's supposed to tell everybody, man, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's keep it going. If
yeah.
you the leader,
You got to step up now. The next brother got to step up.
mhm, if you the leader and you're crying, we already lost.
I
You're the
want you to
leader.
check. I want you to check the Rams only because of fucking Mac.
Oh, let's check the Rams.
Let's check the Rams schedule out, because I bet you they're not as I want to compare it to like our schedules.
Well, they play us in preseason. Like always. We always play the fucking Rams in preseason. They play the 49ers, then they play the Giants, then they play the Broncos, Eagles, Bills, Cardinals, Raiders. Chargers, Commanders, Cardinals, Packers, Chiefs, 49ers again, Cowboys, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Seahawks again. That's pretty tough. I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie.
that's a tough schedule.
It's pretty fucking tough.
That's a tough schedule.
Once again, the Giants have the weakest schedule of all the teams, people in the podcast.
And they're the ones that don't need a fucking weak schedule.
How who is fucking the commission that works for the Giants? Because this is fucking bullshit. Like, this is bullshit. This bullshit. Let's see. Let's see what he said. You're probably gonna have to drop the quarterback next year, like us in Miami. I think Malik Willis is, to me, is a bridge quarterback that we can get out of the contract after 1 year. He might be y'all future. Well, now what if he your damn future? Malik Willis
He's not a bad quarterback.
Like,
he just didn't get a. To me, a lot of these guys don't get a fair shake.
He went to Tennessee.
I say Rattler. That's why I say that your Rattler didn't get a fair shake in New Orleans.
And I'm gonna say this: he went to Tennessee. He wasn't winning in Tennessee. He had no weapons in Tennessee. You saw what he did when he sat back and learned from Love in Green Bay. He showed why he was considered to being one of the best quarterbacks in that draft. I wanted the Saints to draft Malik Willis because I'm like, that kid was special. He just needed to sit back and learn. So at that time, we had Jameis. He could have sat back and learned behind Jameis, and we had a fucking franchise quarterback. This dude might be a franchise QB. And I'm the Dolphins. I want him to be that franchise QB. So I don't have to look any further because these kids coming out of college ain't shit.
No.
Let's look at the Dolphins schedule.
Unless you're fucking gonna tank for Arch, and I'll say this until I'm blue in the face again. Arch isn't as good as his namesake. He's he's under the spotlight because of his name, not because of his talent. Because I know that you watched a lot of Texas games last year. Mm-hmm. I watched some Texas games last year, and he didn't impress me.
Oh no, he's playing exactly like his namesake. He's playing like Archie Manning. He's definitely playing like him.
He's playing like Grandpa.
He ain't playing like like two uncles. He playing like Grandpa.
I think because everybody said that his father was the better of the three, they think that he got some of that DNA. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's why he's so fast. The father was the receiver. He might have been a great receiver if he didn't have fucking that spinal stenosis shit. But let's see. The Dolphins open up with the Raiders. The 49ers.
That's a win.
The 49ers, the Chiefs, the Vikings, the Bengals.
They got a rough schedule too.
Play the Jets, then they play the Patriots, Lions, Colts, Bills, Jets, Broncos, Bears, Packers, Chargers, Bills, fucking Patriots. God damn, everybody but the damn Giants.
Yeah. If you notice, all the teams that we've said their schedules have harder schedules than the Giants. The Giants have no excuses. They should at least be in second place in their division.
Yeah. They definitely have an easy schedule. Let's see who got the easiest schedule in 2026. The Cleveland Browns have the easiest. I guess because they're playing all our teams who suck. Followed by the New Orleans Saints. They say we have an easy schedule. Where? Motherfucker, where?
I don't see that. unless they're not count. They're not counting the Falcons to be good and not counting Tampa Bay to be good.
Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. Man, we start on the road with two. We might be two L's. We might start off 0-2. Come on, man. Get the fuck up out of here, bro.
I think I'll be disappointed if fucking Nasty's team beats my team week one.
But he's more of a Battlehawks fan now. I don't hear him talk about the fucking Titans no more. The Titans truly pissed him off, so he don't really talk about the fucking Titans. I
He
forgot.
just has a bad taste in teams, because the Battlehawks ain't that good either.
Hey, I just want to tell him that you saw the trash. Win a UFL championship like my defenders did. I'm saying. Like me and Anthony only agree on one thing, and that's fucking the DC Defenders. Win a championship like the DC Defenders did, and then we can holler. More people say, "Why you not with Houston?" I don't know. I think I picked the DC Defenders because they had Cardell Jones as their first quarterback, and that's the only quarterback I knew. So I said, "Man, I'm gonna roll with Cardell with DC Defenders." That's how I became a DC Defender fan. And the jerseys are tight. I mean, the helmets are fucking tight as fuck. So, yeah, I'm like, if they had a New Orleans Breaker team, bro, I promise you they bring back the Breakers. I'm going to every UFL game. Everyone.
They
No,
they were playing your stadium, right?
the thing is, they don't have to play in our stadium. They can play. They can play in fucking Tag Normally for all I care. That's a high school stadium. We don't give a shit. Let's roll with it. They can't fit the Superdome. The fucking Superdome, they can't do it. They'll do Zephyr Field and turn it into a
Yeah.
football field. That's the old baseball field. You can turn that bitch into a football field, call it a day. And I will go to that shit. Promise you I will go to that shit. Make it happen. Bring back the Breakers, and I'll stop being a DC Defender fan and be a Breaker fan. Yeah, so also what happened this week that was funny as shit. You heard about Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss? Talk about why he left it, because he left because they were all racist and shit. And he united Mississippi. He said
I
they were racist.
mean,
That's why he left for LSU. I'm like, but Baton Rouge isn't any better, bro. I'm from Louisiana. Baton Rouge ain't any better, bro. Baton Rouge is just like Mississippi.
he left because of the money. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He left because of the money he's getting paid.
The
Had
money
nothing
and
to
the
do. Yeah, yeah. The fact that more people want to go to LSU than fucking Ole Miss.
but he wasn't lying though. Ole Miss, the Colonel Reb, the Ole Miss name in itself is just racist as fuck. If you look at the thing, everybody knew Ole Miss is racist as fuck. Everybody knows. If you went to Ole Miss, you're probably a racist if you're white. Like, bro, we know their name is the Rebels, and they ain't for because it sound cool. They talking about the Confederate Rebels. That's why they named the Rebels. Bro, everybody know the motherfuckers in Oxford was that. You took the job in Oxford and you brought all them black boys to Oxford, Mississippi. And my uncle also said this, man, like he don't like the NCAA because the stories you don't hear about is these colleges. If you're not a star and you toward the end of your career, they kick you off the campus. We don't hear a lot about that. He said, man, we used to kick him off the campus. He said he glad he went to HBCU because he said there were so many people that he knew got kicked off campus at these predominantly white institutions. They don't talk about that. They say, man, they revoke the scholarship and everything if you're a bench warmer as a senior. They revoke all that shit.
It
And you know
sucks
they doing
that we still dealing with racism now in this world. I mean, it sucks. it's part of our society, but it still sucks that we deal with that shit.
Yeah, it
When
really sucks.
half of the players on Ole Miss and half of the players in LSU are people of color.
And I got to go vote tomorrow on some amendments, on some fucking amendments, bro, because they
I
trying to
mean,
sneak some shit. Yeah,
your governor's fucked up.
yeah. Put it this way. That bitch, I hope that bitch gargle on some rusty nails. Like seriously, bro. Like I can't stand this Yosemite Sam motherfucker. And I'm mad I had to go to work so much this week that I couldn't sign that petition to fucking recall his ass. But everybody who signed those petitions, thank you for doing that shit. We need to recall this son of a bitch. Like, I can't stand this asshole. Like seriously, bro, it's on once you get out that governor shit. If I see him on the street, bro, I'm gonna take that L, bro. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that L, bro. Just for the dumb shit he's doing, bro. Like, and people today don't understand what these old ass Republicans. It ain't all Republicans. I want people to know this shit. And I want my Republican friends to know this shit. It ain't all Republicans. Yeah, y'all don't believe in liberals, but it's these old MAGA Republicans who got this
Yes,
shit. This is their last stand. And I need people to understand this shit. This is their last stand. Racism died. We can end racism right now by kicking these old bastards out.
yeah, they're trying to redistrict your area
Oh, they
to
bringing Jim Crow back.
yeah,
They,
basically, yeah.
in Mississippi, they bringing it back. And I guarantee you, I promise you this. This ain't the 60s, bro. Anybody come to me with that bullshit, I'll take that ride to jail. But I promise you, you come to me with that bullshit like Chud the Builder, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm telling you, I'm not talking. I'm not gonna give you no energy. You're just gonna see hands flying, bro. You're gonna see me on the internet, bro. I'm telling you. You're like, damn, Mo fucked over that dude so bad. Because I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, if you racist and you watching this show, see how big my fucking hands are? I'm gonna put them on you if you come to me with that Jim Crow bullshit. And I'm just telling you, I'm telling people this. It's a new era. Black, brown people are not taking that shit no more, bro.
Yep. I agree. That's why I tell you guys, and I campaign for her, and I'm all the way in New York. I fucking listen to Rubia Garcia. She's got some ideas, and she's fucking for people of color, and
Yeah,
she's not, and she's white because her last name's Garcia. She's not Latin. She's a white girl, but she still stands up for people of color.
and I tell people this. This is not the 60s. So that same ideology that you think is gonna work, you old fucks. Your children is fucking black and brown people. So they don't subscribe to your ideology. So it don't work. So these midterms, y'all gonna get blitzed and y'all bitches going to jail. So that's why y'all doing all this fuck shit. But Trump is gonna get y'all hurt. And I'm gonna say it just like that. He's gonna get y'all hurt. He's not
You
gonna,
know.
he's not gonna bring you make America great. He's gonna make you get 6 feet deep because people are playing for keeps now. They're not playing around with this shit. Bro, this racism shit is played out. And I just need everyone to know that shit is played out. Nobody, look, black and brown people don't want your shit. We just want to be left alone. Let us do our shit.
you
Nobody
want to
cares.
be treated you want to be treated fairly is what it is,
I'm
and
gonna put this way.
they're trying to put what do you call it, they're trying to put something into the game
uh,
to make you guys weaker.
I'm gonna put it this way. I don't give a fuck what you want. The thing is, black people don't give a fuck. We gonna make it. No matter what you put in there. We used of it. I don't give a fuck. We just want our piece of the pie over here, away from you. You can do whatever you do on that side. But don't try to come trample on my shit because my shit starts to grow more than your shit. See, that's the problem with these old white men that's in charge. They come in there, they see black people doing what they need to do and surviving and thriving, and it pisses them off that they can't do it because most of these people that's in office are mediocre. Look at their grades. They're mediocre white men that gets to power. Think about it. Trump was the dumbest student that his teacher said that. His teacher said he was the dumbest student he ever had. This motherfucker, president of the United States. A black woman, Kamala Harris, straight A's, fucking got degrees out the ass.
No,
They
she
say
passed the hard. She passed the hardest bar in the United States, being from
California.
California. You know what I'm saying? The woman has. I think what screwed up Kamala Harris was that they put her the way they inserted her in. If they would have had a
Mhm.
primary and people would have chose her to be in, because she would have been chosen. I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, we didn't have a chance to say to put our 2 cents in. We just got stuck with her."
Mhm. And it
And
was
I
a
think
lot
that
of
that's what
men.
I
Let me
think that's
call
what
out.
screwed her over.
Let's call out some men. There's a lot of misogynistic motherfuckers. Oh, I can't have a woman lead. Man, fuck that. I don't care who lead. Just that motherfucker can't lead. Like, get your feelings out of this shit.
Not only that, what did he campaign on? Oh, if you vote her in, we're going to go to war with Iran. And where are we right now?
More would I run? Let me tell you this way. I'd rather her go in there and fuck shit up for 4 years because we know if she'd have fucked up, she wasn't getting back in office. And she wouldn't have done what he done. I knew there was a payback. There was a revenge tour.
Yep.
We told people on this platform that it was a revenge tour and these motherfuckers trying to bring racism back. Well, they never left. They're trying to bring Jim Crow back. And I said this shit in the summer before the election. They're trying to bring Jim Crow back. You motherfuckers don't vote this bitch in no matter what. We said that shit. I told you so. And I'm telling these people now. And this is for the ignorant ass white folks. And I might clip this. For you ignorant ass white folks, not all. I don't want people to be thinking I'm talking about all. But the ignorant ones, the mag heads, the ones that are dumb as a box of rocks. Bro, this is not the 60s. You will get your ass whipped. You will die. People are not playing no more, bro. They're not playing. Nobody's scared of y'all. Y'all don't put fear in people like you did before. But let me tell you why. See, my grandma, her parents grew up in that slave era and they saw all the despicable shit y'all did and they put that fear into them. And in turn, my mom caught the tail end of Jim Crow and they had a little bit of that fear. See, my generation, we have no fear. That's what you need to know. 40 and below have no fear. They will kick your ass. Don't you understand? Like, they will kick your ass and they smart. So this is not what you want. I'm telling people this. I keep telling them. I keep trying to warn Mag. I'm like, this is not going to go how you think it's going to go. Like, y'all so big and bad, Mag. And y'all want Jim Crow back, and y'all want the good old days. Go to Chicago and go in the hood and start a race war in Chicago and see how many of you motherfuckers leave out that bitch. Go in the
Yep.
hood to New Orleans. Go in the east of New Orleans and start that shit. Go into the Bronx, Harlem, or Brooklyn with that shit. Go ahead.
Anywhere in New York City.
Go ahead, bro. Go to Compton. Go to Watts in California. Please do. You know what's gonna happen when we switch cheesed up? And then, I'm just saying, people are talking like, and you know what it is? White people see the shit stupid. It's just these ignorant people trying to hold on. When the other Republicans, that's why I say it's not Republicans, it's MAGA. There's MAGA, then there's Republicans. I'm able to separate the two now. It's Republicans saying this shit is despicable. You know you're mad when you got Republicans saying this is fucked up.
MAGA's killing the Republican Party.
There will be no Republican Party after these midterms. They better call themselves something else. It's done. But y'all let this leech come in and destroy it. And you know who suffered the most? It ain't me or Jay. It ain't black and brown who suffering. It's you poor white motherfuckers that living in the trailers that don't have running water suffering. Now, I hate to put it to you that way. It's the truth. Y'all are ones suffering. It ain't a race issue, bro. Keep telling people it's a class issue. And what they do is they convince the poorest white man that he's better than the richest black man or the richest brown man. And you dumb motherfuckers fall for it every fucking time. And that's what it happens to you. That's why they stealing from you. They taking your Medicare. I don't have Medicare. I have insurance. They taking your food stamps. I make too much to get food stamps. They taking your house, your Section 8. I can't get Section 8. They taking y'all shit. They ain't taking mine.
You're absolutely right.
So y'all want to talk about racism and they don't even know what the game is. The game is class. And if the middle class and the poor come together, the rich gotta bow down. But hey, I'm just a black guy. They ain't gonna listen to me.
Nope.
They ain't gonna listen to me that, hey, if we all come together as a class,
You're
bro,
absolutely right.
they gotta bow down. And we say, fuck it. We ain't going to work for one day. If everybody who works said, I ain't going to work one day, America will shut down. One day. Everybody say, I'm taking the day off. It will shut down.
Not always find somebody stupid enough to go into work.
That's what I'm saying. It will never work because you'll find a dumb motherfucker. Oh, I'm going to go to work. Sit your stupid ass down. Well, that's why they used to beat up scabs. You remember when the union would go strike and scab would come in and the scabs would get their ass whooped?
Yep.
Go get your ass whooped. And then when it's over, you see, you know what I'm saying? When it's over, then the scabs get fired and they bring the people who whooped your ass back. So you did all that for no reason.
You got your ass whooped for nothing.
Yeah. And once people realize it's a class issue, and I tell people, I talk to people who into economics and all that shit. I don't just make this shit up. This shit is a class issue. But they got poor white people believing they're better. Look, there's people who in the psych ward and they racist and they think they're better than me. I say, bro, I control where you go. How the fuck you better than me? I'm getting paid to watch you. Every second, I'm getting paid. Bro, you barely got a pot to piss in. And you think you're better than me? Get the fuck up out of here. You got to ask me to open your bathroom door.
But I agree with you. That's what it is. They convince the poorest people, the poorest white people in this world, that they're fucking better than a person of color with money.
Yeah. You got some white people believing they better than LeBron James, bro. They think they're on the same level with LeBron James. That's why even they talk trash to him. I'm like, bro, you ain't on the level with LeBron James. Bro, LeBron got life changing money, bro.
Yeah,
Look about it, man. Your little 50,000 a year ain't gonna, man. Go sit down, bro. You ain't better than LeBron.
that's what he carries in his pocket.
He might gamble that shit away. Fuck 50,000. Fuck. What's 50,000 to a billionaire, bro? Come on, man. It's like $1. Come on, man. This man is spending yearly salaries every day, bro. Like, come on, man. Dude got a lifetime contract with Nike. The man ain't gonna be paid for life. Come on, man. I might not think he the GOAT, but the motherfucker's a smart businessman. I give him that.
I mean, he's learned from the people before him.
They got people who think they're better than Magic Johnson, bro. And the Magic Johnson owns so much shit. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah, Magic Johnson owns everything: movie theaters, fucking
mm-hmm.
sports teams. I think he owns numerous sports teams.
Mm-hmm. Today, a white man came to my work with anger and negativity. He demanded he everything his way.
You're
Yeah,
right.
man. I
They
laugh
think
at him.
they privileged.
I laugh at them when they do that. Facts. If the poor and the middle class came together, but you know God Eric ain't gonna let that happen. Yeah, he will. God Eric will let that happen. But I'm like, what won't let that happen? And I'm gonna say it. What won't let that happen is white ego. Because you gotta admit you poor.
It's funny that they could turn around and if you say what's the poorest state, it's not a state that
West
majority
Virginia.
of people of color.
It's West
West
Virginia,
Virginia, Oklahoma,
Louisiana. And the funniest thing,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, I'm gonna tell Louisiana something. New Orleans carries Louisiana.
Yes,
The blackest city in Louisiana carries y'all. The Democratic part of Louisiana carries the weight of this poor white trash state. I'm gonna call it what it is. Like Baton Rouge is another one that got black people that carries the state, but New Orleans carries the weight. New Orleans get billions of dollars for the state. New Orleans. So New Orleans should dictate what happens in the state because our money is basically carrying the state. Bro, you know how many conferences? We have a conference down in New Orleans every fucking day. There's a conference somewhere in the city. There's a festival. There's a fucking Super Bowl might come down here. Fucking WrestleMania, whatever sporting event. We had two WrestleManias with
you
black
might have another WrestleMania if the war in the Middle East keeps going.
people going. You ain't gonna say, come on, we're sorry, New Orleans. I'm just
Yep.
saying it's a thing that can make billions of dollars on a weekend.
Yeah.
And you gonna tell me, fuck, you trying to redraw the map of fucking regions that might is the poorest part of Louisiana matter more than the people that make money? Tell me what that makes sense at.
It makes sense for the people of non-color. It doesn't make sense for the people
A
of color.
bunch of I know I don't like to use this word, but the people who are running Louisiana are a bunch of retards. And I'll say it, they are. Starting with Jeff Landry is the biggest retard I ever seen in my life.
He needs to be ousted.
Fuck, and I don't mean that special need person. I mean this retarded. His mind is retarded. It doesn't work. It's all retard mean. It doesn't. It shrinks. He's a retard, bro.
He's definitely, in my opinion, he's definitely where you're supposed to be serving your constituents. He's not serving his constituents. He's serving a demographic of his constituents.
Yes, that boy is a retard. That's all I'm gonna say. That boy is a retard. That's what it is. He retarded. That
Yeah,
boy
it's
got that
definitely
shit.
it's definitely sad that, like I said, in the year of our Lord 2026, we're still dealing with fucking racism as bad as it is.
Yeah. And thank you, Mike T. Michelle. I liked it because I called Jeff Landry a retard. That's what he is. Fuck. That's the only word I could think. Bro, like he is. Remember when Tropic Thunder they said he don't go full retard? He has went for full retard. He is fucking radio. He is Cuba Junior Radio one in Louisiana, bro. Like seriously,
Radio, radio.
when I see him, bro, I think of radio, bro, or Bobby Boucher, bro. He talks like Bobby Boucher, bro. It's like if Bobby Boucher ran Louisiana, he would be fucking Governor Landry. So people don't, man. Like I said, man, he gonna have his time. He gonna go to jail because he doing illegal shit. All these bitches gonna go to jail. And all I
That's
say
what
is,
that's what they're afraid of. That's why they want to win the midterms. That's
I'm gonna
why
say this.
they're so adamant of changing redistricting and
Let him
gerrymandering.
let him do redistrict, and the Republicans still gonna vote against them motherfuckers. Gas prices through the roof. Beef prices is through the roof. Cost of living has gone up, but pay has stayed the same. People are
Yeah.
tired.
The other
Y'all,
day, somebody posted on my Facebook for 5 pounds of hamburger meat, it cost her almost $100.
that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's like almost well, no, it was like no, it was no, it was 5 pounds. What did I say it was? No,
Say that
five
again.
pounds was almost no, 5 pounds was almost $60 or some shit like that.
Ooh, fuck, it's still high, bro.
And I'm like, that's like what, almost $10 a pound.
Almost. Now I just want to tell people if you voted for this fucker, this is what you voted for. I don't want to hear this ain't what I voted for. He told you what the fuck he was gonna do. It was in Project 2025 that y'all thought was a hoax.
Yeah,
Everything he's doing is in Project 2025. We say he's gonna enact Project 2025. Don't vote for him. Y'all told us we're too woke. Yeah, we were woke. We saw the bullshit from a mile away. So I love it when people say you're woke. Yeah, woke means I'm awake, bitch. I ain't sleep.
and the funny shit is, I saw doing some research. The dude that wrote Project 2025, he's from Louisiana.
Yeah, all these bitches. I won't tell you this. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, is from Louisiana, and I hate that bitch. If I saw that bitch, I would spit in his face. I promise you, I would, bro. Like, he another one. And I don't care if they get mad at me for saying this shit and try to come get me. Yeah, I will spit in that bitch face because he ain't shit either. He need to get hit Steve Scalise. No, that's all I gotta say on that. I ain't gonna say it out loud. That's what he need. That's another one, another dirty motherfucker. He got shot. Steve Scalise. All the dirtiest politicians come from these rural fucking Louisiana towns that ain't shit. That nobody comes to visit. But then y'all so slimy and dirty, y'all fuck over everybody else. Like I'm just saying, man, nobody come to visit Central Louisiana, man. Nobody come to visit y'all, man. Motherfuckers going either Lafayette, either going to fucking New Orleans or Baton Rouge, bro. The rest of
Yeah.
Louisiana don't matter. I'm gonna say it what it is.
And I'll tell you the truth, out of every place that you probably could mention in Louisiana, probably those are the ones that I know. Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lafayette.
That's it.
I
Nobody
don't know.
cares.
I don't know about them other spots.
Maybe Shreveport now because 50 Cent working on Shreveport. But I'm saying until you fix it up, it's fucking it's fucking Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. That's the only three cities that truly matter in Louisiana. The rest of you motherfuckers, I'm sorry to break it to you. Y'all don't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody coming to visit you. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody want to go in a bunch of wooded areas with a bunch of trails. Nobody wants to do that shit, bro. Sorry, you're not. You wasn't the chosen ones. But I'm speaking in Mississippi too. Jackson is the only one people really cares about, bro. Jackson, Mississippi, bro. Nobody cares about the rest of fucking Mississippi, bro. And Biloxi. They care about Jackson and Biloxi, bro. Nobody cares about the rest of Mississippi. I can go to Alabama. I can go to Georgia. It's Atlanta and it's motherfucking, you got Savannah and Atlanta. And the rest of you motherfuckers don't matter. I'm sorry to break it to you. Just like in New York. New York City is the only one that matters. Sorry, Buffalo. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, nobody. If you notice, that's the reason why New York is a blue state is because of New York City.
Yeah,
Because
nobody.
where I live is red.
I just want to tell them, nobody cares. Like I can go to Philadelphia, like Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. The rest of y'all don't matter. Sorry to break it to you, brother. Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Even though nobody goes to Cleveland, the rest of Ohio don't matter.
Yeah.
Bro, we don't care, bro. We don't care. It's certain. You got to realize the city that makes your state money is the one people care about. Let me tell you how bad it was. Where I was living in LaPlace got hit more devastated than New Orleans. And people was checking up my family in New Orleans more than they were checking up on me when Ida hit. And my shit got fucked up more than my mama shit did. Nobody cared about LaPlace, Louisiana. Sorry, they didn't. They didn't. They just swept y'all into the New Orleans thing. Y'all New Orleans. If you're just around the area, it's New Orleans. Nobody cared. They came down here for the Weather Channel when it happened. About 3 days later, them people was out of LaPlace, bro. Come on, man. Come on. I'm sorry to break it to you people that live in these rural areas. Y'all don't matter. I'm sorry. Y'all don't. You don't. You don't make money. What make money is the big cities. So I believe the big cities should have the most say. Because if you're not making money, you don't matter. That's like you living in a house and you don't contribute nothing to that house. You don't matter. Your opinions don't matter. I'm just saying. If me and you me and you roommates, and I don't pay my share of the bill, and you covering everything, can I tell you what the fuck to do in the house?
How the fuck no?
So why are these fucking rural places able to have the most say, and they don't bring no money?
I might let you have a suggestion. Doesn't mean I'm gonna listen.
In my house, fuck no. You don't even get a suggestion. Bitch, pay a bill, then you get a suggestion. Suggest your ass to pay a bill. That's what you need to fucking do.
I suggest you pick up the light bill, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I suggest you pay the water, bitch. Water ain't that high. Nobody cares. So if we doing this in the household, why in America do the rural people get the most say? And they don't have the most people. So think about this. New York City got the most people in New York State. Why the fuck we care about what Buffalo and all these Rochester and all these other places got to fucking say? In Albany, why the fuck we care about what y'all got to say? And y'all ain't got the most people. Shit, the place.
The only reason people listen to Albany is that's the state capital, and that's about it. But what you have in New York City has more population than the rest of the state.
Yeah. Like you going to Los Angeles and Sacramento, not Sacramento and it was what, San Francisco and Oakland. Those matter in California. All you little motherfuckers in the middle, bro, you don't matter.
Yeah. Rancho Cucamonga, y'all don't matter.
Y'all don't matter. Y'all not making no money. San Diego matters because they got SeaWorld and shit. They
Well,
matter.
that's the biggest naval base in the
Yeah,
United States
they matter.
is that in San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego, they matter. But the
Los
rest of you,
Angeles, San
yeah,
Francisco, maybe Sacramento,
yeah,
maybe.
maybe. Well, Sacramento, they do make money in Sacramento. They make bread. And also, like I said, and also San Francisco and Oakland. Bro, the rest of you motherfuckers in the middle, you hear about, up north, Northern California and SoCal. You don't hear about Middle Cal. Nobody cares about the middle of California, bro.
Nope.
I'm sorry. They don't. They don't. So I believe rural areas should not have the most say. I think they need to shut the fuck up and let the cities run the shit.
They're the ones that contribute the most.
Yes.
Come
Fuck
on, like
them.
a state like California pays out so much money that it helps those red states.
Yeah, the
So
southern
if
states,
if California turned around and said we ain't paying taxes no more, places like Oklahoma, you
Louisiana,
know, Louisiana, Texas, they would be, you know, real poor.
they'll be fucked. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for condolences. What really made my what really made my day worse, the white man was arguing and raising his voice over something stupid, so he wanted his medicine in a new bag. Like, what's wrong with the bag you already have? Sometimes people are dicks, bro.
Yeah, they just
They
want to
don't
be
care about
heard.
the city of Jackson, just the outskirts. No, what I'm saying is the money makers. We ain't talking about the racist fucks. The city of Jackson makes the most money in fucking Mississippi. That's what I'm saying. If you're making the money, they don't give a fuck about Oxford. It's just where the rich people stay that's making money off of Jackson.
Yep.
I believe if you make the most money, you should fucking. If you're making money for the state, if billions of dollars is coming through this city needs to run shit. They don't give a fuck about the rest of these fucking Biloxi need to run the state because billions of dollars go through Biloxi. Them people matter. Bay St. Louis, the casinos, they matter. The rest of you motherfuckers in Mississippi don't matter. Ain't nobody
I
picking
mean,
cotton.
I would have to say maybe the you know the towns that are on the Mississippi River. I would think they matter because they generate money, whether it's the fishing industry, boating
Yeah.
industry, shit like that.
In Vegas, they only care about the strip, Fremont, Summerlin, and Henderson. Nothing else matter. Yeah, because Vegas making billions of dollars, bro. The rest of the Nevada don't matter. Maybe Reno
Yep.
because prostitution legal there.
But I would say that recently Vegas ain't been generating the money that they used to generate.
It's a recession, bro. Oakland doesn't matter barely. Even San Fran, I just come from there, mostly boarded up. Yeah, but they still making money, bro. You got money to live off. You know why it's boarded up? Because people ain't got money to stay out there, bro. But they
Living
got
in
so many.
California, did you see how much gas is in California?
Shit, I'll be walking or catching a fucking bus. I'm putting it this way. They
I'm
got so
buying me
many.
one of those electric bikes.
Look, they got so much tech companies in San Francisco, bro. If you in one of the tech companies in San Francisco, bro, San Francisco get to fucking tell you what to do. Los Angeles get to tell you what to fucking do. Man, if your city is making money, it matters. But not no city that has 150 people. I don't give a fuck about your 150 people. Fuck your people. Because y'all ain't got nothing to tell me in 150 person town. You can't tell me shit. Bitches, 150 of y'all. It's easy to live off what y'all living off because only 150 of y'all. Y'all ain't got that many resources. There ain't that many people. You don't need that many resources because you ain't got that many people. It's simple. Like if the city of New York City has millions of people, why the fuck would I care what a rural area like let me say Poughkeepsie? Why am I gonna put New York City against Poughkeepsie?
We
Like
talking about Poughkeepsie? That's right.
I'm not
That's not even 10 miles from my house.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro, like the resources needed to run New York. it's different from what you need to run Poughkeepsie.
Oh,
That's
definitely,
what I'm saying.
definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
I'm not
definitely
sitting
there's
there.
like Poughkeepsie fits in not even in like a small section of the Bronx.
So I'm just saying. So I'm telling people like you got to think about resources. If you don't think about resources, you'll never get it. Why we shit keep getting fucked up? We got people who got like maybe 1,000 people in their city trying to tell people who got 500,000 or 500,000 people in their city what the fuck to do. Bitch, it works for y'all because y'all got a bunch. Y'all got maybe a neighborhood, bro, and that would fit in New Orleans or a city that has maybe 10,000 people telling New York what the fuck to do. Bro, like, come on, bro. There's billions of people in New York, man. The resources needed in New York is different. And
That's why a lot of people where I live complain about New York City because no matter what, the blue outpowers the red.
because red people are cheap. The people in the blue realize to make money, you have to spend money. So you want the economy to grow, you need to give people more money to spend so they can put it in the economy.
Yes.
Here go red people. Let's pay them the same, but increase everything, which is stupid. No, I'm not buying all that shit. The fuck?
I follow a dude that goes to different real estate in New York City. I seen a fucking no lie. It was like a closet. It was basically a closet with a bathroom, and that shit was twenty
I
five
ain't
hundred
bullshit.
dollars for the month.
And they ought to told him politely to kiss my ass.
Shit,
I ain't about to spend that. This is the
no
thing.
way.
The thing people need to realize to make people happy, you have to raise the federal minimum wage from 7.25 to at least $13 an hour, bro. And that's gonna make everybody else shit go up. And the more money you give a person, the more money they will spend.
But not only that, bro. I think here in New York, the minimum wage is 15. You
Yeah.
still can't survive on $15 an hour
I'm just saying,
on your
I'm
own.
saying, I know they're not gonna go that far, but for the everybody in these little rural areas, if you get somebody at McDonald's making from 7.25 to 13, that's a big jump in their check. That's $6 more. And then we could try to keep moving it up. But people say to have a decent living without struggling, you got to make $33 an hour
Yes.
for a livable wage. And a livable wage means to where you can be comfortable. $33 an hour.
And they're not paying. They're not gonna give you that raise unless you got a degree. And people, I know people that got degrees that are
I'm making
fucking
more.
working at they're working at Dunkin' Donuts and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm making more than some masters peoples, bro.
And
I got
you're
a master.
blessed.
And I'm just saying. And it's just like, it's a shame. Y'all told us school was gonna give us more, and it was a sham. The biggest scam in America is college. And people don't realize if I can go back, I'd have been a welder or some shit. I
Yeah, me
wouldn't
too.
I'd have been a plumber or some shit because you know why? That's a skill. They tell you, oh no, go to college. You get your degree, you be all set. All you do is leave college with debt and no job.
Yeah, I think if I would have had another shot at life, I think I would have went to a BOCES program. I would have
Mhm,
learned welding, refrigeration,
mhm.
something like that, plumbing,
Yeah,
carpentry, because that's what you need to survive in this day and age. That fucking degree don't do shit for you.
because I'm a plumber and I become a licensed master plumber, bro. You can write your price, especially if you're good.
My nephew was going to college and he works for the electric company.
Yeah, I
He
tell
went
I'm
and
like
he became a master electrician, or he's
uh,
working on becoming a master electrician
all part of
because
me going to college, I would have went into computers. but they told us to do this and go to psychology, do this. That's the biggest fucking scam. It's
If you think about it, half of the people that got the degree in psychology, they're being fucking taken over by AI anyway.
yeah, and I tell people working in psych, there's more people who work in psychiatric issues because you're hearing people problem. If I can go back, I promise you, I would be a carpenter or some shit that make money. Even a barber, bro. The barber's making
Yeah,
money. I would do some shit that it was a skill. And this is what I'm gonna tell the youngsters: do not be fooled by this college shit. If you want to go to college and be a doctor or a lawyer, that's fine.
that's different.
That's different. And that's still a scam because I know some doctors that's still paying back some shit. But at least when you finish paying back the shit, you'll have making money. But if you know you're not good at college, man, go get you a skill.
Yep,
Never take skill away from you. That's one thing. You can build your own house. You can do all the shit. You don't have to pay for nothing. You can be in refrigeration. You can be an HVAC person. You know how to fix air conditions and shit. That is a skill. So if you can go get you a skill, man, do that. Do not be scammed by college. College is a fucking scam. Big fucking scam.
yeah.
It's a money grab. And I
That
tell
would
this to
be that would be my advice to somebody to get yourself a
and
skill.
a skill. And I said, what would you somebody asked me, what would you tell your younger self? Get a fucking skill. I sure said that. Fuck college, get a skill.
Because you think about it, you start off at the bottom, of course, like in any place else, you start off at the bottom. But
Mm-hmm.
eventually you get that experience. You go, like I told my nephew, now you're working on becoming a master electrician. Now you could do shit on as a side job plus your regular job. Somebody hires you, you know what it would cost to, let's say, run an electric, let's say in a brand new house. So then
Mm-hmm.
you go and you could, price that out, and you're making, could make, depending on the size of the house, thousands and thousands of dollars. Plus keep your job, which is
Mm-hmm.
a paycheck. And then eventually, if you're getting that much business on the side, you open your own business, and now you're fucking making profit hand over fist.
Make it
The
bank.
same the, the same thing with being a if somebody that knows refrigeration. You can go into some of these businesses, little bodegas, stores, and whatever. Oh, your freezer's fucked up. All right, your compressor's messed up. I could switch out your compressor and run your new lines and this, that, and the other thing for this amount of money. And then that when you learn a trade, it's word of mouth that brings you business. If you do a good job, people are going to be like, "Yo, I heard Mo does refrigeration. Let me call him up and have him come check out, let's say, my refrigeration system in my restaurant." Next thing you know, you get these people and you do a good job and you're being called back more than once. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Same thing with welding. Welding is a big thing. If you can weld good, you can make money hand over fist.
Oh
Because
yeah, especially
there's
if you're
always
underwater
somebody,
well.
somebody needs something welded together.
If you're underwater welder, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And I tell people, we don't just do fucking, you know, like sports, bro. Like I like to tell people, game, man. Like this shit is all the world is a stage. Y'all gotta realize that shit. All this shit is a stage, and they're using us as the actors. So they're just throwing shit at us and seeing how we react. I need people to come back together. If people come together as one and stop worrying about what the other person got and you don't have, bro, it's enough for everybody to eat.
Yep.
Bro, everybody can eat. You ain't got to take from another person. And I'm mainly talking to white people because white people got this mentality of taking shit because you see somebody you feel less than taking. I'm not saying all whites. I'm saying you also happen to have that habit of taking shit. Like you could eat too without taking your brother. Everybody just get together on the same page and say pedophilia is wrong. I don't care if they strike the channel. I don't give a fuck. Pedophilia is wrong. Stealing money is wrong. Creating fake wars is wrong. Like, man, come on, bro. Like, can we at least agree that pedophilia is wrong? That's all I gotta say. Like, all the stuff we could have a debate on, but there should be no debate on pedophilia. And if we have anybody suspected of pedophilia, they should not be in the highest office of our country.
Nope.
No
There should
time.
be no there should be
No,
no excuse whether you're the president, whether you're in any office that's up there. There should be no excuse if you did it and you've been convicted of it. You should not be in anywhere in any type of in a job like that. You just shouldn't.
and I'm gonna say this: rape and pedophilia is two things that should not be argued. It should not. It should be
Come on.
universal across the board that it's wrong.
Supposedly not, I think the other day, I don't know if it was Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that, the Republicans in I think it was Oklahoma, they didn't block youth marriage.
Yes, it was 36. The only reason why it didn't pass, they had more Democrats that voted, Democrats and independents that voted. That's why it didn't. They did not want to block youth marriage.
So they're trying to say that at 15 years old, 12 years old, 14 years old, that you're old enough to be married to somebody that's 30.
That's
That's
fucking.
crazy.
And I tell people this: there should be a line. Where's the line? Like, that we can say, you know what? Fuck no.
To me, it's 18. You know what I'm saying?
No,
When you're old enough, and really it should be 21, when you're old enough to vote, that's when it should be legal.
I'm just
18
like,
years old to me is still young. There's still girls at 18 years old and boys that don't know how to wipe their ass at 18 years old.
and I'm gonna say this, and I mean line. What I just want to ask people: would you hang out with a pedophile? Like, would you hang out with one? Would you go to the club with one?
Nope.
Then why the fuck would y'all vote for one? That's what that's why I gotta drop the mic at. That's the question that you need to ask bag of people. Would you go out with a pedophile? Or would you go out with someone suspected of pedophilia?
I wouldn't go out with anybody that's suspected or that was convicted of sexual assault either.
Yeah, too. I'm talking about would you go out with him? Would you go out with somebody with SA and raping and all that stuff? Would you go with somebody suspected of it? I wouldn't hang out with Mystical. That motherfucker's a rapist. I would hang out with Mystical. I love his music, but I wouldn't hang out with the motherfucker. Shit,
Yeah.
3-time rapist. I'm not gonna hang out with him. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
It just shows the type of person you really are, that
And
you
for
can
all,
overlook something like. And my shit is, explain that shit to your mother, explain that shit to your aunt,
to your
explain that
kids
shit to your daughter if you have a daughter.
or
You know what I'm
sons,
saying? Explain that shit.
and
You
not just
know,
daughters, sons too. If you
like I
got,
know dudes that support Donald Trump that have daughters, and I'm thinking to myself, you're that cool with Donald Trump? Let him babysit your daughter. You know what I'm
you know
saying?
what?
You support him that much? Let him hang out with your daughter.
Yeah, do that, please. That's what I'm like. Please, just do that. Please, just go ahead and do that. But people don't want it. They don't want. They want to. They want to fucking put this gloss. I never seen so many people gloss over shit. Like, oh, he did, bro. We knew the creepy man down the street, and even if we didn't see him do what they suspected of it, we would want to be around that person. We didn't make excuses for that person. You should not make excuses for Donald Trump, Mister Grab him by the pussy.
And people say, "Oh, he wasn't criminally convicted." But if you got to pay somebody, if you're found civilly guilty for doing it, then you were guilty. You're guilty of that shit. So if I find out whoever it is, we use Donald Trump because he's the one that's in the news. He's the one that's in our faces all the time. If I find out that you paid to shut somebody up, then to me that automatically tells me you're guilty. Whether you're convicted or not, you paid to have them not talk shit about you or not tell your secrets. So to me, you're guilty. And if you support that type of guilt, it shows the type of human being you really are. Like there's a lot of people that I stopped talking to on Facebook because of their support for Trump. That I don't even bring it up anymore on my news feed because I'm tired. I don't have it in me to be fighting stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Like that takes a lot of energy out of you, and I'm not willing to give up my energy no more to people. It just shows me the type of person you are, and I just distance myself from you.
I just want to say, if you are making excuses for Donald Trump, for Donald Trump, bro, when it's all over, do not try to come back on the side. When it happens to you, because it probably will, because karma is a bitch. If it happens to you, don't look for my sympathy. Because if you're making excuses for Trump, bro, I can't get around with you. And it's not even that he's a Republican. I want people to realize I dealt with George W. Bush. And I know we're not gonna always have Democratic or people that I might like being presidency. That's fine. But I am never gonna get behind a rapist and a pedophile.
Nope,
Never. And I'm
not at
not
all.
minting my words. I want this to be straightforward. I want you to know I would never be on board with a pedophile or a rapist. That is below scum. People who rape, people who touch kids are scum.
They take advantage of the weak. And I
So
mean, I can understand. I'm not that I can understand, but I get if it's an older woman and you did it, it doesn't make it any better. But this is a child that doesn't have anybody to speak for
I'm
them.
not gonna even give them that pass, Jay. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Go buy a prostitute, brother. That's my favorite line I tell them. Go buy an escort, bro. They will pay you. All you gotta do is pay to get what you want. Go get you an escort, brother. Go pay for it, bro. Like just pay for it. Make sure she's of age though. And make sure she's not being trafficked. But still, they got some women who on their own. That's why I didn't say prostitute. That's why I changed it to escort. There's some call girls out there. Go pay the extra money and pay the call girl,
Yep.
bro. So this is too much bullshit. I don't want to hear about people who might have done that. Believe me, get the fuck up out of here. You
And the
ain't gonna.
people that say they want to see evidence.
I don't need
If
to see
you're
evidence.
if you get accused, I understand if you get accused by one person, then you're gonna sit back and be like, well, it could be somebody talking shit, it could be, but if you're fucking accused by 13 different people, basically the same shit, that to me is guilt.
Think about this. They crucified Deshaun Watson, and these were Instagram models. They
Yeah.
crucified him. This man almost lost his career. And this was women of age. This motherfucker touched kids.
And who knows what else? Because
And they say he might have even,
some of the shit that's in those files is stuff that it would you just can't believe that people would do that shit.
this motherfucker touched kids, and motherfuckers are making excuses. If you are making excuses for this fucker, do not, do not talk to me, bro. This motherfucker touched kids. That's all I gotta say. He touched kids. Nah, and I'm not saying allegedly. This motherfucker touched kids because I heard him say it. Grab him by the pussy, and he was at the Miss Junior pageant. It was like a junior pageant. It wasn't even adults. It was teenagers, bro.
Yeah, it was the Miss Teen USA.
It was
He was the
teenagers.
he was the director of that was his. How crazy is it that somebody that's a fucking pedophile is in charge of a fucking minor's beauty pageant?
Hey, bro, that's all the evidence I needed. Donald Trump is a shit human being. And the
And I'm
thing is,
sorry, his wife was trafficking too.
and definitely, and I'm gonna say this: if you roll with him, you're a shit human being too. Because it
Yes,
doesn't like this. How much damage did this dude got to do for you to say it's enough? Because imagine if Barack Obama did half the shit Trump did. Just imagine that shit. I want you MAGA people that may be watching. Imagine if Barack Obama got fucking accused of pedophilia. Imagine if Barack Obama got accused of rape and murder, like they said in fucking Epstein files. Imagine if Barack Obama started a war with Iran that over bullshit to cover up the Epstein files. Imagine him fuck up the economy so bad. Imagine that. That's not everything Trump did.
yeah.
Right? You get to destroying our allies, making us look like a fool around the world, taking us from the World Health Organization. Imagine if Barack Obama got some black dudes, some homeboys from Chicago to run shit that was incompetent. Imagine that shit. He would have been gone first month. First
Oh,
month he did this.
definitely.
First month he'd have been gone. We going on 2 years, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. And that's when I say hate. And I told this to my uncle Roy. Hate is the most powerful thing on earth, bro. This motherfucker who hates you will do shit to cut off their own nose to spite their face because they hate you so much. And I'm like, I just want,
And we all know that Donald Trump hates Barack Obama.
oh yeah. And I want to ask these racist white folks, why do you hate black and brown people so much? Is it because we got style, because we got class, we got flavor, and y'all wish y'all have that? Y'all wish y'all have our natural, y'all trying to get our natural looks like our big lips, our fucking bigger bodies. Like for the women, they want the big ass, big tits, like the black women. Is it because of body stuff? Is it because y'all hold us down and nothing y'all hold us down can stop us? Even though you hold us down, you can't stop us. Is it because of that? Why do you hate us so much? Why do you hate black and brown people so much? Why? Because without us, y'all food would be look like England. Nobody likes English food. It's nasty. It's atrocious.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
that's that's nasty. Like I
All
like
they do is
I told my homegirl today, I was like, salt and pepper isn't fucking
see,
condiments. You know what I'm saying?
but
You
the
can't
same
season with just salt and pepper. You need
mm-mm,
fucking garlic powder. You need other shit, onion powder.
onion
You got,
powder.
yeah, you need the paprika. You can't
Mm-hmm.
just fucking use salt and pepper. Yeah, salt and pepper for some things. Yeah, you want a nice steak, salt and pepper is enough. But
Yeah.
if you want it to taste really good, you add a little garlic powder, a little onion powder. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
you elevate the taste even more. And
Exactly.
that's I think that they jealous of shit like that.
And I'm like this, you same motherfuckers. You know what pissed me off? I saw MAGA people celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Like, you motherfuckers. The nerve of you motherfuckers. You deported how many people? And you got the nerve to drink a margarita? Bitch, go sit down. Go celebrate Columbus Day, bitch. Like, seriously, bro. Like, this is the thing. Black and brown people don't want what y'all have. We keep telling you this shit. Look, just leave us alone in our own neighborhoods. Let us run our own shit. I'm for look, I told people I'm for segregation. And people look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, nah, let the black people have their own neighborhoods. Let them fucking run their own neighborhoods. Let the Spanish people have their own neighborhoods and then run their neighborhoods and have the black dollar and the Spanish dollars going into their neighborhoods. Watch how fast it grows. Watch we have our own supermarkets. They don't have food that's killing us. Our own hospitals that don't have doctors that's killing us. Come on.
Yeah.
Please segregate that shit. And we taking all our food and all that other shit coming with us. Y'all can have that bland ass mayonnaise sandwich. Bitch, we got our own food over here. I'm telling you, brother.
You worry about your fucking potato salad with the raisins in it. You leave our shit
Yeah.
alone.
You leave our shit alone. You know you're not invited to the cookouts, bitch.
Yeah.
No, you can't swag surf, bitch. Can't do none of that. Because if you take black and Latino culture away, y'all motherfuckers are born. I'm saying. That mean there's no rock and roll. That mean there's no country. Hell, there's not Beethoven was a classical music. There's not even classical music without black people. Come on, bro. Look at the history. Beethoven was not white. Oops. Sorry to bust your bubble.
No, bro. Jesus Christ wasn't white.
Oops, sorry to burst your bubble. Um, yeah. And they're gonna have people all gonna be down. Well, you better look it up. Like I said, classical music. Yeah. People that were black and classical music. You wouldn't have jazz. You wouldn't have rap. You wouldn't have a bunch of shit music wise. You definitely food wise. You wouldn't have shit. There ain't no more Taco Tuesdays. Ain't no more Cuban sandwiches. Ain't no more soul food. Shit, it's none of that shit. Just
Come
remember,
on. If you give me a shot to go to fucking a soul food place or fucking Cracker Barrel, I'm going to fucking the soul food plot.
yes indeed, it'll be none of that. So I just want y'all racist fucks, Mississippi, this Bible Belt shit, to realize if you get rid of black and brown people, America wouldn't be shit. It'll be boring because the NBA will suck, the NFL would suck, baseball will suck. All
The
y'all would
only
have,
sport you soccer and hockey.
and no, because in soccer they got Spanish people in soccer. Talk about it.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Black people play soccer too. So no, it wouldn't be that. Mm-mm. You would have golf and shit. Boring in NASCAR, driving around, left turns and shit. That's it.
Welcome to the Super Bowl of golf.
Yeah, that I tried to tell people. You can't get rid of minority culture. And the biggest problem, and other people don't want to realize, that white people about to be the minority 2030.
And I think that's where they're afraid of, that they're going to become the minority. That's
It's
why they're trying
scared.
to change shit up.
We gonna fuck over them. I'm not talking about all whites. I'm talking about these MAGA motherfuckers. So I don't want white people to get mad at me. But these MAGA motherfuckers are scared we gonna fuck over them like they fucked over us for all these years. But they don't realize black and brown people are benevolent people. They don't they don't think like that, man.
And my
We
shit is, if you support Donald Trump and this administration, you need to go look at yourself in the mirror.
I just want to laugh at the Cubans right quick. You dumb motherfuckers really thought he had y'all back. I will vote for Donald Trump out the country. That's what they did your ass.
Yep. The girl that came up with the song, her fucking
Deported.
husband was fucking deported.
They deported her too. They got her out of here too. She out of here too.
Bye. You supported Donald Trump.
Yeah. The motherfucker who made Trump burger got him the fuck up out of there.
Yep.
Thank you for your vote, but get the fuck up out of here. He don't care about you. He don't care about your family. This administration, these motherfuckers who trying to bring segregation back, these motherfuckers don't care about nobody but themselves. They don't care about us, man.
And I'll tell you right now, if he finds a way to be able to run again, next term, you got to Barack's got to come out of retirement.
I'm like Barack should come out of retirement, and then I guarantee fucking to you, he don't want to do that. He won't win.
And Barack's got to pick a good running mate.
He don't even have to. He could pick me because they don't want me to be president.
Like,
I was
that
I will
dude's
come
too
out.
dark.
I promise you, bro. They don't want me as president, so they're gonna keep Barack in line. I'm gonna tell JD Vance, you a dick sucker. That's what they're gonna say, Mr. Jeff, Mr. Young. And I'm like, Mr. Young, you got any open statements? Yeah. JD Vance is the dick sucker. End of statement. They're gonna be like, what?
Stop humping couches, bitch.
Like, what? Yeah, JD Vance sucks dick. Can you elaborate on it? He cradled the shaft and balls. He likes it. He likes it raw. That's what he loves. He's stuck in Cheetos dick right now. Look about it, man. And that rant is for Granny, man, because Granny got me calling that man Cheeto. Yep. She told me Cheeto. And Granny couldn't stand that motherfucker. She couldn't stand that motherfucker.
Well, she lived, decades of dealing with people like that. So she saw there was no way he was gonna hide that he was a racist.
And that motherfucker is a whole pedophile and rapist. And we gonna sit here and act like this motherfucker is untouchable. Bro, this is shit that pisses me off, man. Like, how can he be untouchable?
Because of the office he holds.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck his office. Fuck that dick sucking bitch. Trump too. He take it up the pooper too. He a bitch too. Like I'm on one right now, bro. Like this shit be pissing me off. It's like if it was a brother, bro. If it was a brother or a Spanish guy, man, bro, they would be gone so fast.
First of all, they wouldn't let a Spanish guy get close to the fucking presidency.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Barack lucked out. He did. He lucked out because of the shit storms that were there before him, and he was lucky enough that people wanted to change, but then they started, nitpicking him, and of course, Trump with the he's not really American shit, and had all these people questioning whether Barack was American or not because he wasn't born he wasn't. They thought he was born in Africa when he was born in Hawaii.
Look, I didn't even get to this, Jay. This motherfucker's a convicted felon. Is elected as president. I didn't even get to that. Could you imagine if Barack Obama had 33 felonies?
What's up, Pops?
Could you imagine that if Barack Obama had 33 felonies?
No, he would have never made it on the ticket.
He would have never made it to the primaries, bro.
He would have never been allowed to be in the primaries. That's where they fucked up. Was that they let him, after being a convicted felon, the Republicans let him on the ticket. They should have fought for him not to be on the ticket, and they didn't. And that's why people are paying over $4 a gallon. My homegirl said the other day she went to fill her car up, and that shit cost almost $80.
Fucking right. My shit cost 40.
Where before you could fill your car for 20, 25, now it's double of what it was. And unless your car is good on gas, you're spending $80 a week or close to $80 a week. That shit hurts.
You got my vote.
Hell yeah.
Maybe be the vice president. Because they're going to keep you alive. They sure don't want me as the fucking president. I'm telling you. Because I will go into the chamber. Fuck you. Fuck you. We can fight right now. And the winner passed the bill. I will kick all you old people's ass. I will go in that bitch straight up. I'm going after Mike Johnson first.
Yeah, he's one of them. He's
Fucking pops.
definitely one of them.
What's up? I sent you some pictures of that weapon. Okay, all right. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh shit.
Good man. Oh man, you know that all this bad juju talking about these pedophiles, man. We gotta do a dance break. Brought to you by Dixman Inc. One in the pink, one in the stink. Dixman Inc.
It's one in the one. It's one in the
Well, two
pink,
in
two
the
in the
pink,
stink.
one in the stink. Two in the pink, one in the stink. Dixman Inc.
Ah,
Brought to you by. Well, you go dance break.
Friday night dance break.
every time I see that shit, it looks like she's fucking dry humping SpongeBob because she's on that yellow. She's on that yellow thing.
Yeah, Dixman Inc. Brought to you by Dixman Inc. I like to put two in her pink, one in her stink.
Hell yeah.
He said,
Depending depending what she's into.
yeah. Wow. Bob said, sounds good. The shocker, baby. Oh man, great show. I gotta get my ass up and work in the morning, man. So we gonna go to shout outs, man. Shout outs.
Shout you out. Definitely shout out everybody that commented. You know, as the season comes along, we'll have more and more interesting things to talk about when it comes to sports. This is usually the dead time of the season, so we try to fill in the holes with whatever we can, and hopefully our commentary tonight was something that interests you and opens your eyes. Like I say always, don't forget about you have elections tomorrow or some type of voting tomorrow. Get out there and rock that vote, make that shit count. For those of y'all that live in, I think it's District 5 in New Orleans, look out for Rubia Garcia. She's somebody that definitely is trying to be there for people of color, and I support her, and hopefully you can get behind her and support her as well. Um, we got into it a little last night. Uh, I'm trying to keep it strong. To last night kind of fucked me up bringing it up, but I lost my dog. She was a very special person, she was a very special creature to me, and it sucks that she's not here. And if you ever want to see her, you got to go back and look through the archives because she's made a couple of special guest appearances on the show. And again, I send my condolences to you, Mo, because I know that Granny was somebody that supported the show, and she was definitely somebody that helped you with your development of the show with just her support alone. So I send my condolences, and for your family as well. I keep you all in my prayers, and hopefully we can heal from our losses. And
Yeah, brother.
that's where I'm at.
Definitely. I appreciate you for that, man. Granny. And what's your dog name again?
ISIS.
What was Isis? Yeah,
Yeah.
Isis. Man, yeah, they were both to go to the show, man. Because Granny used to ask me all the time what we talked about. Now, when every time I told her we talked about fuck Donald Trump, she was all for it. I said, that's my grandbaby. She was Be so proud. And the reason why I'm so outspoken is her. Because my grandmother, you see it now in her later years, she was, soft spoken and stuff. But when she was a fucking firecracker growing up, man, people don't realize, man, that shit hurts. I tell people I do these podcasts to get my mind off that shit. Um, Especially nowadays in times, you don't need to be stressed out. Um, I'm just glad she doesn't feel any pain anymore. She got all her memory back. You know what I'm saying? What she's at.
Damn. She got to stop hitting the buttons, brother.
I didn't hit the
She's
button.
still a part of the show. No,
Yeah, she
that
is.
was Granny. She was
That
like,
was great.
everybody wake up.
Yeah, wake up for it. But man, so I wanted to share a picture of, my grandma, man, when she was younger. That's me in the middle and my two cousins.
Oh shit! Look at Mo in his suit.
Yeah, man. Easter Sunday, baby. Yeah, that's special to me, man. Like little, you got little menace. My two cousins and my grandma in the back, man. That's how I want to remember. That's how I remember her. She was tough as motherfucker. Tall woman, great basketball player. She was voted most athletic in her high school. Then she had my uncle, and then that derailed her basketball career. She was about to go to college. She about to go D1.
Oh, nice.
So man, like it's the young name carries a lot of weight in at Cohen High School, which is a basketball powerhouse in uptown New Orleans back in the days. Uh, well, I'm just saying, like she started it, and all her children, or like most of her children, was athletic. My mom was athletic. My mom could throw a football. She just didn't do sports, but my mom could throw a football almost 2 blocks. They said. My fucking uncle went to the NFL. My other uncle, if he didn't hurt his knee, my oldest uncle, he would have probably went to pro too, but he hurt his knee, and he was better than the uncle that made it. They said.
Oh,
It's just,
damn.
you know what I'm saying, most of the kids with my auntie Pie was super athletic. You either were talented or athletic, man, and she she was everything, man. Like growing up, even though I didn't understand why she did certain things, I understand it now. And she taught me to be fearless. She taught me to have discipline. Like she taught me a lot of things, man. Because if I didn't listen to her, a Daniel Green slipper was coming from around the corner, cracking me in the back. She used to hit them corners with that bitch. And I used to be like, why is she so tough on me? But I realized she was only preparing us for the world.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do next Saturday. I probably won't do a show next week. No, I'm gonna do the wrestling show, but I might can't do the sports show next week because we gotta view her body on Friday. And I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna be in any shape to. I'm not gonna lie to do it. Like seeing her laying there, and
No,
I don't think
I understand that. I totally get it. And there's
I
probably
can't.
nothing really going to be going on.
Yeah,
Maybe the Pistons game and maybe the
maybe.
beginning of the playoffs.
Yeah, mid
You
or
know,
Pistol Knicks. I might can. I said I might. I'll see how I feel after seeing that about
yeah,
Friday. I'll play that by ear, and it probably won't be long. It's just I'm not looking forward to next Saturday because I don't want to say goodbye to her physical body.
yeah, I
And a lot of
understand.
people don't understand. It's I know she's gone, but the physical when you see it, the finality of it,
Yeah.
it fucks with a lot of people. And I don't know how I'm going to take that. And anybody who knows me know how close I was to my granny. I always talked about her, especially when she started battling dementia. And I used to just be so proud that she never gave in to the disease. Dementia didn't get her. Alzheimer's didn't kill her. And that's what I can say. didn't kill her. She didn't forget who I was. She knew who I was until her dying breath. And I can say I'm proud of that. She remember me. She remember everybody. You know what I'm saying? So shit's tough. Tell people it's tough. Hug your loved ones. You know, tell your loved ones you love them. Once they gone, you can't tell them. You can't tell them no more, man. They're not
Yeah.
there. Tell them, tell whoever you love them, man. Every day, all day. Because all it takes is one instant, man, and you can lose them forever. That's what people need to start doing. Fuck all this petty shit. It don't matter. Family is what matters. And I'm not saying blood, I said family. It's not all blood is family, and not people who are not your blood is more family than blood. So I'm just
Facts.
saying family matters. You know, I know some people got some messed up situation. That's why I said family, not blood matters, but family matters. Whoever your family is, it could be your dog is your family, man. Like whoever your family is, you have to you have to give them their flowers while they're here. I don't, and I tell people this all the time. I said, if you got flowers to give it to me now. I don't care when I'm dead. I'm not gonna be able
I
to
can,
hear it. And
yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you when I'm not here.
I don't know what death is. Maybe I can hear it, but I can't respond to you and tell you what the fuck it, you know what how it means to me. Give me the I say give people their flowers while they're here, so you know the stuff, and you wouldn't be that shoulda, coulda, woulda. And like when my grandma, she realized how much she was loved, and she died the way she wanted to die, with us cheering, watching sports, us laughing and joking, and cheering and watching sports. And she just in another room listening like she always did, and she felt that peace and she passed. And I'm okay with
Yeah.
that because that's what she wanted. She wanted to hear us not grieve, not be sad, but to have laughter. And I think soon as she heard that laughter, it put her body at ease to go.
Yeah.
And if she couldn't die a more perfect way, man. In the bed, surrounded by people who love her, man. So I hope our transition was seamless. I don't know what the afterlife brings, but if my uncle June, my papa, and my auntie Pie, man, I hope y'all embracing her right now, man. Because we down here holding it down for y'all. That's all I can say. Like, we holding it down for you. And I'll see you again one day, Granny. That's my shout outs, man.
God bless her.
God bless ISIS, man. People,
Thanks. I appreciate that.
definitely, bro. Definitely. We'll be back Thursday because I would have not even did Thursday, but Big Man Carnage, I told him to come. So hopefully we get Big Man Carnage for Thursday. If not, we'll keep trying till we get him. But Thursday, and like I told you, Friday, I'll see how I feel. I'm not going to
Well,
lie.
listen, if you don't feel if he doesn't come on Thursday and you want to take Thursday too, just let us know, and we definitely respect
I
that.
might just let y'all. I know y'all like to talk wrestling. I might just do the executive producer thing and click and shit, click and do
All
that if
right,
it's bad. But it's really Friday because the day before the funeral,
there you do
family,
the wake,
yeah, do the week,
the viewing.
had a viewing. So yeah,
Yeah, that's understandable. I got
um,
that.
I don't want to be on here like super emotional, man, because I don't know. Actually,
Yeah,
I remember my grandma alive. That's how I try to remember her. But to see her laid up might affect me differently. I'm being honest. And everybody's
not
asking, how am I doing? I said, fine now because I don't see it. I said, man, I always tell people, man, ask me again next Saturday. Please ask me again next Saturday. How am I doing?
Yeah, that's when you really want somebody to ask you that, because that's when it's going to be the hardest.
And my mom pretty much taking it well. I am shocked. But they were close. And everybody taking it pretty well. But I think when we see her like that, I think that's gonna bring emotions that's hidden. Because right now we can hold it.
Yeah.
And when I found out she died, I never cried so hard. And it wasn't even a loud cry. But I cried so hard because all I wish I could tell myself I could tell her goodbye. And she passed without us in the room. That's the only thing I wish I could have told her. Goodbye, and I love her. The last words I told her while she was conscious was I love her. When she was conscious, I loved her. When she was able to talk, that's the last thing I told her. I love her, and I'll see you later. I didn't know a week later that'd be it. That's why I say life hits you fast, man. Never thought that would be it. It hit me like that. She would want me to keep going. That's why I didn't stop doing the podcast. That's why I didn't stop. She would want me to keep going. That's why I still go to work. She would want me to keep living.
Yeah.
People don't understand, like all this stuff. Just we need to start loving each other as a human beings because you never know, man. You just never fucking know. So, man. We gonna end this before I get super emotional. Yeah, we'll definitely, like I said, Thursday we definitely gonna have a wrestling show. Big man Corner said he'll come. Shit, if D'Amico want to come back, he can. Yeah, and like I said, Friday I'll play it by ear. I'll let y'all know early in advance. All right, this your host Mo Young. You got the Jada Hater. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We out. R.I.P. Isis and Granny.